Hello. There we go. That's weird. Okay. But now it's working. I can see the audio track. It is working now. So, thank you, Hugal, for letting me know. I like this Sinister, you know? But I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it, you know? I fixed it. Thank you. Okay. I kind of want to build out Armor Rouge. That is a rare. Okay. So it's not going to be Pauper worthy. But like how... So then you've got to accelerate a bunch of energy out. And the best way to do that right now is Oricorio. But Oricorio needs a Mega Pokemon out, right? And that's not as good. Sometimes you like doing your turn, if you have a Fire Mega Pokemon EX in play, you may use this ability, catch a basic energy of Fire basic energy from your hand to one of your benched Fire Pokemon. Yeah, that's not as good, you know? Then you gotta get a Mega out, and then it's like, really, it's just a Mega deck, so... unless there's another way to get the Fire energy out. Let's see, if you have 5 benched Pokemon, that's going to be 240 damage, which is a good number of damage, you know? But you can actually extend that further with the Area 0 Underdepth shenanigans, and then you'd have 8 basic Pokemon, 8 times 4, you're looking at 320, no, yes, 360. Because you got to add in the 40 from the base again. Yeah, right? Yeah. So, how do we get that Fire energy out there? If we don't want to play a Mega Pokemon and Oricorio, right? I don't know. How about this? We're gonna go back. A lot of people have been talking to me about my Cincino deck because my wife plays it at our locals, and I need to improve it. So why don't we go ahead, pull up Cincino. What was that deck called? I feel like we're going way too far back now. Did I miss it? What was it called? No, that was back further than that. No. There it is. I almost had it. Let's go into oh, there it is. Edit deck. Okay. And we want to add Shaman in here. Mostly because we ran into a Mega Starmie player, and yeah, we don't want to deal with that anymore. Let's throw in an extra Poke Pad. We're going to take out Ultra Ball altogether. We are going to add in some Hilda. And we're going to swap out Carmen for Morty. Yeah. And we're going to see how this goes. Set active. And let's play. And we'll see how well we do. Do you want to go first? Yes, we are a stage 1 deck. Of course we want to go first. We got Encino, we've got Seal, we've got Cincino in hand, we've got Poke Pad, so we can grab a Tarantula. Let's see, they are playing the Dips, the big old Dips, which will be an interesting match, to say the least. We get Prism Tower off the top deck. Not the greatest top deck that we could have had. Okay, that's interesting, to say the least. Poke Pad for a Tarantula. I just want them to be like, what deck am I playing against? What is this nonsense? And we will end our turn. And hopefully our opponent can't get 3 energy and attack. Or 2 energy and the crystal base spec, whatever that's called. Is it just called Terra Crystal? It might be. I got a D10 inside of a D10. How cool is that? Yeah. Tapu Bulu! Oh, dang. Tapu Bulu. Haven't seen this thing in a while. Not since the great GX days. Chikorita and a grass energy so that they can pay for this Tapu Bulu for 2 energy instead of 4. Poke Pad so that they can get their pokes out. We get Dugong. Wow, we got everything out, which is kind of crazy. But there's really no reason to play down these 2 right now. And we'll just do 80 damage. Nice, simple, 80 damage. There we go. What you doing, Sophie girl? Getting your blanket ready? Yeah. Okay, so 5 energy. 5 times 3, that's 150, 180. Oh, they're gonna knock out Dugong. Interesting choice there. Not bad choice, just an interesting one. Wow, they didn't even get the knockout. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do I Prism Tower? Or do I wait? I could move the 2 energy here. Retreat. Put them both in there. Get 1 back with the Spidops. Send it back to the Cincino. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to do. 1. 2. Done. Retreat. Bring up Cincino. Charging up. Move the 1 energy onto the Cincino. Done. I will attach the Power Glass. And Energize Slap for 40. And then I get that. And now I just need 1 more energy and I can knock out this Teal Mask Overpower. Yeah, did you want in? Welcome in, buddy. Meowth the cat has arrived. Meowth? Okay, they're gonna play down Meowth. I got my own Meowth here, and they're gonna play down Meowth. Interesting. Last ditch catch. Lily. Ah. Yeah. That would be nice right about now. Good Lily just to refresh my hand. What's up, Meowth? Buddy? You're okay. You're okay, bud. Yeah. Ah, Tails. Dang. Boss's orders. I could boss up something and do 80 damage to it. One of these two, I feel, you know? Because I'm not going to knock out this teal mask without a energy, and Prison Tower to try to discard these two in hopes of getting an energy seems really bad. I would rather just get a knockout, I think. And I think that's going to be on Chikorita. 80 damage. There we go. So we get the first knockout of the game. With that, we get Team Rocket's Tarantula. Okay. They put up Teal Mask, the one without damage, but also without energy. Or only has one energy. Now we'll have two. They put down Fez. Interesting. They've given up on the Chikorita, it seems. At least for now. Ultra Ball. Gonna grab a dip. That's my only guess. Man, you must have top decked that Bayleaf. Yep, for the dip. For the dip. Bring it forward. They can do 100. Do they have festival grounds? Because if they do, no, they don't. Okay. Yes! I prevent that damage. And I can do 80 damage exactly. Sophie, 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 Sophie. She hears something outside. I apologize. Alright, we're gonna discard 2, and we get Lily. Sophie! Sophie, if you're gonna bark, you gotta leave. That's the rule. Vincino and Tarantula here. I'm gonna attach this one here, and we're going to charge him up. Sophie, you gotta stop. And we're going to leave this water energy on the bench because we can get the knockout here. So, there we go. And so we don't want to overflow the Cinccino with energy when we don't need to. Because then it's just going to be harder to get that energy back. So since we don't need more energy on the Cinccino, we will wait. It got the knockout, it did its job. Next turn, we'll need at least 1 energy on this Cinccino in order to get that knockout. There's Forest of Vitality, okay. So they're not a Festival Grounds deck, it seems. It seems more like they're focused on, you know, Meganium and Tapu Bulu and all that stuff. 2 grass energy, okay. They can Teal Dance twice. Draw 2 more cards. Have they fezzed yet? I don't know if they've fezzed yet. They did fezz. Okay. They're really hunting for that, that Meganium. Let's see. Flip a coin. Dang it. I was hopeful. But hey, you can't win them all, you know? But this is where we start taking off, you know? This is where it happens. Because we're going to poke pad for a Team Rocket Spied Ops. Play that down. We're going to Hilda for Cincino and a Water Energy. Play that down. Play this down. We're going to Charging Up twice. One there. And one here. And we are going to wash out, moving an energy from here to here. Done. Because that's all we need to get this knockout. Pretty simple. You get 2 prizes. Beautiful. A Water Energy and a Pokegear. Could I ask for anything more? I don't think so. So for this one, we need 3 more energy, I believe, and we've already got it on the field. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, you know? So the only issue will be if we need to get a new Cincino out. If they knock out our Cincino here, then we will have an issue. But if they don't, then we win. They also need to get their Teal Mask out, and they need to put up their Hydrapple. There's the Meganium, so they can one-shot. Because that's 6, that's 9 times 3 plus 30, like, yeah, it's basically 300 damage right there. They're doing fine. I forget, how much damage does Hydrapple do? Is it the same? Yeah, it's pretty much the same, except it counts benched Pokemon. Unfair Stamp. Okay. Lily and Morty. So both are pretty good for us. All we gotta do is flip heads, right? That's it, just flip heads. How hard can that be? Just flip heads. And we did it. We did it. We flipped heads. All right. Hey, look, it's a Cincino. Yep, we're gonna want a Lily. Up, and we got Prime Catcher. And with that, let's see. I can, yeah. Let's Prime Catcher up Meowth. We'll put up Tarantula. Going to attach that. Yep. There we go. We flipped 2 heads. And we beat Grass Box. That was pretty good. I don't know. Seems pretty good to me. What else needs to really change, you know? What needs to change? Absolutely nothing. But yeah, with Cincino, you've got to be aware of how much energy you need to get knockouts, and try not to over-attach when you can. Clear, like, once you get the knockout, you might have too much energy on there and you can't remove it, but just try to keep the energy spread out as much as you can on your Spied Ops, and then move it up as needed. I think that's the biggest thing with the deck that a lot of people are struggling with, is they want to put all the energy on Cincino and hit big all the time. And it's like, yeah, that sometimes that strategy will be needed. Other times, no. Take it slow. Take it easy. going up against something like Mega Starmie, that's rough regardless, you know? So, especially, let me read Cincino's ability real quick. Come on. Cincino. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attack, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. That works on the bench. That's great news. That is great news to hear. That is an empty deck list, so I'll delete that. But anyways, let's build a new deck, right? And what do we really want to play with? Is there a Pokemon out there that you have been interested in playing that you just can't figure that you just can't figure out, or you want help figuring it out? Let me know. Let me know. Might be able to help you with that. I haven't built Chandelure yet. That's right. And of course we gotta. We gots to. I haven't built it, right? I just played the free one, I believe. Do we want Marshadow in there? I don't know. I'm going to throw one in for now, just cuz, right? But we got to come down here and add all those to the deck. What else is good for Chandelure? I know we can do the gemstone, gravity gemstone. I know that can be good, but at the same time, it's very much a win more strat, so I don't know how needed it is, right? We can throw it in here, but I just don't know how needed it is, because we're already doing so much with Mega Chandelure. It's kind of like throwing in, what's it called, Ariados into this deck, the Ariados that increases the retreat of evolution Pokemon. Yeah, that's good, but like, do we need it? Is it necessary? I don't know. If anything, I would say put that in a Pauper version of the deck with Marshadow and Ariados. But then if you're up against a basic, good luck, you know? Although in Pauper, Toucannon and Unpheasant seem to be the popular choices. So we, you know, I would recommend running an electric deck of some sort, something that can hit through effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Like this Manectric 3 energy attack does 110, doubled for weakness, that's 220, and it's not affected by effects on your opponent's Pokemon, so it can hit through Unpheasant's invincibility. And yeah, that could be fun as a Pauper deck. You also have the flashing barrier that you can always trigger to prevent damage. Yeah, it's uncommon. You can do that. I don't know how much more I can bring to Mega Chandelure. Mega Chandelure has been played by a lot of people, you know? But what can I include in it? Because you can just throw into Dunsparce and try to make it work that way. And yeah, that'll probably function and get you your desired result. But is that what I'm looking for? You know? Maybe I'm looking for something different. I want some buddies. Some Windurst Patch would probably be good. At least 2, I think. Some Air Balloon, maybe? Maybe. Hold on. Hold off on that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. Some rare candy. Just 2 of them, I imagine. We're mostly focused on like Lampent's attack that lets you get more Lampent out, but you know, we might want to evolve some Litwicks still after we do that, like if they knock out one of your Mega Chandelures or something. The Ace Spec, it is tempting to play Legacy Energy, I'm not gonna lie. Just to make Mega Chandelure cost 2 prizes instead of 3, that can be quite powerful. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. And what else? What else do we want? I don't know. I just don't know. Honestly, we might just do the whole Dunsparce line, because why not? It's really good. Oh, here you guys throw down 80 ideas. Maybe I should build a lightning deck. One that's not Manectric focused. Just cause like lightning seems to be like lightning weak Pokemon seem to be a nuisance. Being Mega Starmie in Standard and Unpheasant and Toucannon and Pauper, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I am scrolling so far down and I don't know why. I don't really know what I would want in the deck. But yeah, I guess we'll just do the Dunsparce line. I forget what the regular deck has, you know? Vikavolt? I built Vikavolt. It's not good. It's really not good. Unless you don't mean the pitch black Vikavolt. If you mean an older Vikavolt, I've built that too, but probably in an older format. Where is it? Lightning Bugs. There it is. Yeah, it's not great. Maybe it's the way I built it, you know? I fully understand. But, yeah. I don't know. I never got really functioning to a good point. So... we want pads. We always want pads. Pads are so good. We want 4. Let's throw in 4 for now, but I'm not sold on 4 yet. 3 might be good enough. We're also going to want to run some Hilda, because Hilda is just that good of a card. Let's do some Lily. Again, that good of a card. Let's see, we have 14 slots available still. 2 of those are going to be for boss. Do I want to run Smoochum in this? Smoochum? I don't know, because then that messes with the numbers, the prize race numbers. Right now we have 7 basics. If I increase Dunsparce, want a third the Dunsparce? Probably. If we increase that, right, then we have 8 basics. That's a lot better numbers-wise. We've got, what, 10 cards left? We don't have a stadium. So what stadium would we want? Stadium. What stadium would be good? Battle Cage, just to keep Monkey and stuff away. From Battle Cage, just as a precaution. You're still tinkering with Vikavolt? With Infinite Gengar too? Yeah. Yeah, I miss Xatu also. Xatu, it was so good, and it never got, like, the recognition it deserved. Which is so sad. Throw in some Morty. We've got 2 cards left. Some Night Stretchers. I don't love this, but it's fine. We can try it out. I think there's a better way to run Mega Chandelure. Hi, Meowth. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now, the one reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Legacy Energy on Megas is that just prioritizes other targets for boss, right? So if we use the Legacy Energy on the Mega Chandelure, then, okay, it gives up 2 prizes. Well, now they just have to knock out a single prize Pokemon. That could be a Patrat, a Shaman, a Dunsparce, whatever, you know? So I'm not the biggest fan of it on Omega, but I'm trying it, so we'll see how it goes. Now they know the exact deck I'm playing, great. And we get Marshadow as the beginning. Oh, we mulliganed twice? Wow. And our opponent mulliganed twice, and they're playing Mega Charizard. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Sophie, do you want out? And I'll play down the Dunsparce. Done. Hi, Meow. Hey, bud. Everyone can hear you. You can hear him, right? Barbara Man Chin Freeze. Hi. Hi. I have no idea if I said any of that correctly, and I kind of doubt I did. Okay, so we do 30 for each energy in the retreat cost. The retreat is 2. If I get a Gravity Gemstone, then I can knock out Charmander. But I need that Gravity Gemstone. So I'm going to attach this Psychic Energy and play Lily. And hope. We got the Gravity Gemstone! Yo! What's up? We did it! Yay! And, 90 damage. Very nice, very simple, very fast. I like it. I don't know, maybe I will build Marshadow Ariados for Pauper. Seems fun. Plus, if we dive into Expanded Pauper, the true Pauper, that could open up some things, you know? That could definitely open up some things. Alright, that's 1 energy onto the Fez. They haven't used Fez's ability yet. Alright, they're getting Charmander back from the discard. Alright, there they go. They were waiting for that Lily. Now they should flip the script. I think they retreated and then was like, shoot, I don't have any good options for retreat, actually. But that's okay. Okay, do I want... So I can retreat and use Lampent to get 2 more, actually, watch this. We're going to grab a Dudunsparce here. How many Lampents do we have? All 3. Beautiful. And we are going to Dudunsparce, draw. Runaway draw. Phantom sent a happy poop for 10 jewels. Thank you so much, Phantom, for sending that. I appreciate it. Since we have a Lampent in hand, we are going to play down this Litwick. And we are going to... Oh, we can't. Right, it increases my retreat as well, so we can't do that actually, but we are going to go ahead, Mori's Conviction, discarding the Dunsparce, drawing a Poke Pad. We will then Poke Pad for a Dunsparce. There. And Shadowy Knot, the Oricorio. Rare candy! Mega Charizard! Oh no! You don't think they play Prime Catcher, do you? Because if they do, I might be in trouble. Nope, just boss. Okay. Where are they bossing up? Litwick! That's a weird choice. That's a very weird choice in my opinion. Are they just going to try to stall? Is that why? Yes, they are trying to stall. That is why. Alright. So we get another Gravity Gemstone. Yeah, we can play down Lampent there. We don't have any energy in the discard yet, so we will Runaway draw. Let's see. We get an energy. And we get boss. So, energy... Mega Chandelure there, and Gravity Gemstone. Do I want that? No. Spreading Light. I was thinking it could keep the Oricorio in the active for a turn, but I don't think that's very important. If they retreat the Oricorio to the Charizard, then they knock out my Lampent, then I've got my Mega Chandelure. So, like, what's the big deal, you know? And hopefully I draw something. I should have Poke Pad or Night Stretchered for a Dunsparce on the end. That would have been smart. Probably the Night Stretcher, so I could save the Poke Pad for next turn, be able to search for a Dunsparce. But I'll do that this turn, I guess, you know? And if they knock out the Lampent, then I've got this Wondrous Patch, you know, maybe that can do something. I don't know. You tell me, right? You tell me. So they Fire Breathered, so they're not going to boss's orders, so that's good news for me. Johnny Bravo? Look, a Scalper behind you. 1 Arceus card and it's over. Okay. I can Hilda for a Mega Chandelure. They can't one-shot me. Oh right, they couldn't retreat because of Mega Chandelure. That's right. So Hilda. Mega Chandelure. Legacy Energy, because why not? Put Mega Chandelure there. Legacy Energy attached to it. What am I doing? 280. 280. Night Stretcher. Grab back Dunsparce. We'll play that down. And swing. Alright, now we just have to knock out one Mega and we win. Pretty simple. And I'm doing 280, so I need... Beautiful. I needed another Mega Chandelure and I already had the Gravity Gemstone to attach to it to attack. So, like, I'm looking pretty good right now, if I do say so myself. What's going on here? Pantheon TV, thank you so much for following me over on Twitch. I appreciate you. Alright, we get the Gravity Gemstone, the Dunsparce, and a Lily's Determination. We're looking fine right now. Like, it's all working. It's all coming up Millhouse. We're looking great. I am doing multiple things. I apologize, but it's just gotta happen, you know? Oh, they can one-shot me? I thought they could only discard 3 energy, but I guess I'm wrong about that. That's fine. That's fine. We can still get this knockout. I'm not even concerned about it. Alright, we get Morty's. Morty's won't help us as much as Lily's will. Gravity Gemstone there. Buddy Puffin to get a Dunsparce out. Trying to thin the deck out just that little bit extra, you know. Lily's Determination. Shuffle, draw 6. Alright, we get a energy, which we can put there. Wondrous Patch. Another energy there. And we would have to be very lucky on this runaway draw. I don't think that's going to happen. But we did get a Mega Chandelure. We just needed 2 of them. Alright. Oh no, we didn't. We got the knockout. Sweet. 380 damage. Very nice. A deck I was not confident in just took down Mega Charizard X. What can you say? What can you say? You know? Hey Sophie, come on in. Should we play again? Let's play again. Alright. Oh, no, that's not wrong. Oh, that. Thank you. And we'll hit play. Do you want to go first? Yes, of course. We're an evolution deck. Of course we want to go first. Ah. Okay. Litwick. Not a great starting hand. But we do got Poke Pad, which can get us into Lampet, which can get us to 3 more Lampet. So it's not terrible. Battle Cage. Legacy Energy. Enter. Okay, so that took away our Poke Pad, which does hurt quite a lot. But we got what we needed. So let's go ahead and play Hilda. Let's see how many Lampets. Oh, we're fully maxed out on Lampets. Heck yeah. Let's play down that Lampet. Do we play down the Marsh Shadow? Sure. Just in case, right? Do we play down this second energy? I'm going to, and I might regret that. Spreading Light. 1, 2, 3. We got all of our Lampets out. Very nice. Very nice. And we've got the Dunsparce for next turn. We are looking so good right now. Sophie is sniffing stuff. They got Legacy Energy too? Oh, dang. Alright. Hilda. Come on. Come on. Just give me the win, I guess. Mega Chandelier. Energy. Dunsparce. Runaway Draw. I just want to see what else I'll get, you know? Wondrous Patch, a Morty's Conviction, and a Litwick. 230, knockout, that's it. Okay, maybe this unconfident build is actually pretty good. Let me compare it to the free version, just to make sure I didn't just copy it without realizing it. I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure that's pretty different. Oh yeah, very different. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm kinda to the point of like Pheasantipity is good and all, but why play it in a mega deck? If you are focused on mega Pokemon, you get to use Pheasantipity like once, maybe twice if you Legacy Energy or they knock out a previous evolution. You know, like, but why play it in a mega deck nowadays? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. But yeah, we've got our Mega Chandelier deck. What do we call it? What do we call it? No ideas? Anyone? What's the attack called? Phantom Maze. Oh. Okay. And Shadowy Knot. Not the maze. There we go. That is not the maze. Some of you will get that reference. Some of you won't. I'm okay with that. Let me know if you got that reference. All right, and to have fun with it, let's build Mars Shadow in Pauper, or Pauper not. All right, scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Just keep on scrolling. Is this like Twilight Masquerade, like Ariados? Is that when it was? I think we're in promos now. So it wasn't that far back. I could have just searched Ariados, but you know, I decided to make it harder on myself. When was that Ariados? There it is. There it is. Yeah, Twilight Masquerade. Then what was the set before that? No idea. We're gonna go 3. 3. We're going to 1, 2, 3, and grass energy 1, 2, 3. Buddies, of course, buddies. We gotta have buddies. Who wouldn't have buddies in a deck, you know? You know? And then we can just go like Dracloak, Reapy, get some of these in here. Yeah. Get some of those in here. What else? 7 plus 3, 10. What else do we gotta worry about? Shaman, I guess. There's that. Gravity gemstone. Yes, we want some Lana's Aid and some Night Stretchers, because this is Pauper. We want Lana's Aid and Night Stretchers, always good. And what else do we want in here? Stadium wise, I'm thinking the mountain. You know, the mountain. Is it Gravity Mountain? Gravity Mountain. That way it just brings the stage 2s down, but maybe there's something better. Maybe there's something better. I don't know, Team Rocket's Watchtower could be good. Just shut down the Fan Rotom stuff. I don't know, I'm gonna go Gravity Mountain, and we'll see how that does. Let's clear that out. I'm gonna go Lily, because what deck doesn't play that nowadays? Boss. You always gotta include at least 2 boss. Pads. Why have I not put pads in yet? Poke pads, of course. I can't wait till I can exchange for that full art. That way I don't have to switch to a different one to add the last one in, you know? Hilda, because Hilda is goated. What else? I know there's stuff I'm missing. Could just throw in some disruption, you know? Throw in a couple of those, a couple of these, what else am I missing? This is a pauper deck, so it can't have an ace spec. Handheld fan could be fun, but no, we're doing gravity gemstones, so we don't want that. Yeah, I think we'll just throw in another draw card. And Morty has been my go-to so far. Yeah, I just think it's really good. I don't know. You can explain to me why it's not real good, and I will disagree. And then I'll throw in one more psychic energy. Yeah. There we go. We got Pauper Knot now. Heck yeah. Deck customization. What do I want this deck in? Maybe something like this. Or this one. Yeah, we'll do this one. And then we will hit test deck and we'll see how well we do with a Pauper version of the Mega Chandelier deck. You know? You know? Oh. Hey, Meow. You want to come in? Did she get whatever you gave her?
Yep.
Okay.
Agreed.
Tails, because Tails never fails. Right, Meowth? Meowth's back in here. Do you want to go first? Yes. Wow. We mulliganed. We've got 10 basics and we mulliganed. Crazy. Okay, we got a Marshadow. Not a psychic energy though, sadly. We got a Gravity Mountain. There we go, a psychic energy. Beautiful. Buddy Buddy. We'll grab 2 Spinnerack, and then with our other Buddy Buddy, we will grab 2 Dweepy. There we go. Done. And done. And unturn. No reason to play the Stadium right now, and if they play a Stadium, I would like to counter Stadium them. Now they do 30 damage, which I am weak to, so that'll be 60 damage. And I'm now confused, so that really stinks. Ouch. That means I'll knock myself out. If they successfully attack and I fail my attack, I will knock myself out. They did not successfully attack, so that's good information. Good news for me. Alright, we got Psychic Energy. Let's go ahead and Poke Pad. Nature Cloak. Nature Cloak. Recon Directive. Lily, thank goodness. I am going to attach a Grass Energy to a Spinnerack and play the Gravity Mountain just because at this point. Alright, I get the Ariados. I get another Dweepy, but I want that bench spot for a Marshadow. And we are going to risk the flip. Dang it. So now if they flip heads on their attack, if they don't like evolve or something, they will knock out Marshadow. Toxicity. Toxicity. Another bot over on Twitch. Look at that. Watch them disappear. Heads. Alright, they knock out Marshadow. Yeah, I'm gonna put up Ariados. Yikes. We will Night Stretcher the Psychic Energy. Play that down. Morty's Conviction, the Shaman. Okay, we get the Gravity Gemstone. That's what I was hoping for. Play down that Marshadow. Play down this, or play down. Yeah. Let's Recon Directive. See what else we get. You know, we get Lily and Eerie. We'll grab a Lily. I will poke Pad for another Dracloak. And we will Recon Directive there. Sure, why not? And String Bind for 70. Beautiful. Enhanced Hammer, nice. They put up Toxel for some reason. Academy at Night. I'm gonna turn on my AC. It's getting a little warm in here. Okay. Poke Pad, we're going to grab another Ariados. Lay that down, and I'm going to attach the Grass Energy to it. Now, I do want Boss's Orders. So I am going to Recon Directive before I play the Lily. Because I want Boss. There it is. Beautiful. And I am going to boss up this Mega Darkrai. Because it is weak to grass. And I really want to take advantage of that. Actually, I'll boss up this one. Because it is also weak to grass. But has less energy attached to it. So I'm less worried about retaliatory attack. Like this one could have attacked back and knocked me out. Not the biggest deal, but still a deal, you know? Man, I miss Arven. Can Arven come back? Arven come back? That would be so good if Arven came back. Search for an item and a tool? I am one big tool. Anyways, let's keep drawing cards, you know? I don't think we're gonna run into special energy here. Get a Psychic Energy, we can play that down there. Gravity Mountain, sure, why not? Recon Directive. I'm looking for more Gravity Gemstones. That's really what I'm looking for here. There it is. Recon Directive. Night Stretcher. So it's 2. If I attach that would be... Okay. I could retreat to Marshadow, attach the Gravity Gemstone to Marshadow, and attack the Mega Darkrai. That would hold onto my Ariados for when I need to take down the next Mega Darkrai. So I'm gonna do that. Nope, I'm not. I keep forgetting that Gravity Gemstone increases my retreat cost as well. So all I'm gonna do is knock out this Mega Darkrai, take 3 prizes, and see where we stand. 1, 2, 3. Gravity Gemstone, Marshadow. Okay, not bad, not bad. Why that Toxicity? Why didn't they put up Darkrai? Oh well, I guess I win, you know? Maybe not. Pekkarunt can swap in that Darkrai. Yeah, there they go, there they go. Did they seriously use the wrong attack? Come on, AI. You know what? Sometimes I wonder what the A stands for in AI. And then sometimes I wonder what the I stands for. And then sometimes I wonder what the A stands for. And if you get that reference, put it in chat. Darkrai, where'd you go? But where'd you go? Come back. Come back, Darkrai. I missed you. The King of Nightmares versus a spider. Alright. Well, we got something here. I don't know if it's good. I doubt it, really. But we got a Pauper deck and we got a standard deck build. What more do you want, right? I am actually kind of curious, what is the current trainer trials? So we hit home, casual, trainer trials. Gym Leader Challenge. Oh, hey, nice, for 2 weeks and 6 days. What say you? Let's build a trainer trial deck, a GLC deck. Actually, next week at Locals, we will be playing Gym Leader Challenge. This will be the first time I'll be running Gym Leader Challenge, and my friend said that we're going to need more time on the clock. So, yeah, let's find out if that's true. Create a deck. I'm gonna sort it by expansion. And, what are we wanting to build? What are we wanting to build? I don't know. What type? I don't even know. What if we build a colorless, you know? And we throw a 1/1/1 line of Toucannon in there. Fan Rotom feels like a must in any colorless deck. Hops Cramorant we can throw in there. Are there any more Hop cards that we should take seriously for this deck? Snorlax? Right. Snorlax. We could do Wooloo and Dubwool. Dubwool is just a boss's orders, right? Is that because Calico needs more time to lose? Yes. Yes, it is. Switching. Yeah. I don't know if we really want Dubwool in there then. But Hops Snorlax can help out Hops Cramorant. I I don't know if that's really worth it, you know? That might just be a little bit too much. Let's see, what else can we throw in here? We could do Unpheasant, do Pidove and go up to this Unpheasant. That would be super annoying, wouldn't it? We're not doing this Pidove though, we're going to be doing a different Pidove. The better Pidove. The Emergency Evolution Pidove. And then we can throw in Backtrack Badge. What else? 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 I do like this Audino. I don't know if I should use it, but I do like it. Single energy, 30 damage. You may draw cards until you have 6 cards in hand. A little extra consistency, never hurt anyone. You know? Let's see. We do really want Pokemon with abilities. Yeah. I keep forgetting that in GLC you can play rare cards, just not rule box cards. Yeah. So you get the Dunsparce engine in this, which is bonkers. It's so good. Zooming Draw could make a comeback. Like, you know, we can go back pretty far. You go second. This Pokemon can evolve during your first turn. Is there a Fearow that's good? Repeating Drill, Beat Catch, Drill Peck, Drill Run Double? That's not bad. Devastating Wind, your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 3 cards. TCG Pocket? It is not Pocket. This is TCG Live. And we are building a Gym Leader Challenge deck. I don't want to put like another stage 2 line in. I would much rather keep like a stage 1 line or something. Or a basic even. A good basic would be great. That's a cute card. What does it do? Oh. Not good in GLC. What is this? Colorless Pokemon and play both yours and yours. Have no weakness. Yeah, let's do that Dunsparce instead. Fantastic. This Pokemon can use attacks of any basic Pokemon in your discard pile except for Pokemon with a rule box. That's fine. We won't have any Pokemon with a rule box in our discard pile. So we're looking good there. Gotta love that Pidove where it says Unpheasant EX and there's no Unpheasant EX. But there could be. There could be. I mean, it's gonna rotate out and we know the rest of the cards for the year, except I guess there could be a special set before rotation. There could be one more special set before rotation. So you never know. There could be one. Hi, Sophie. In GLC, can you play any energy in a deck? So like, well, you kind of have to be able to, so you can play Dragon type, right? So if I just go through and add every type of energy, right? That's 9 energy. Every type of basic energy. And then I add that Kecleon. Where it has the same type as any energy attached to it. You're doing 90, doubled for weakness to anything, that's going to be 180, and that's a good number to hit. Okay. Sophie and Meowth left. Well, Meowth is standing in the doorway. He left. Okay. So basic energy card. I'm going to discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Oh, that's just trade. Got it. Do we want trade in here? I mean, probably. Where's the Mincy now? Oh. Call for family, that's good. This only copies basic, right? So it would only copy like Hops, Cramorant, Fan Rotom, Audino, the Kecleon, but without the ability. So I think I'm going to take out this Ditto, actually. Because we do have a lot of evolutions, and the primary focus being evolutions in a lot of this. But 14 Pokemon sounds pretty good to me. We're going to want some Buddy, some Pad, is there anything specific to colorless Pokemon that I need to be aware of? Powerful colorless energy? Maybe? Maybe? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Powerful colorless energy. Maybe it lets my colorless Pokemon do 20 more damage. So here's the issue that I've run into. I have forgotten so much about previous formats that I'm thinking like, oh, well, we could grab like Hilda. Well, do we want Hilda, or would we rather have Arzu? You know? Arizu. However you pronounce her name. Where it just grabs 3 evolution Pokemon. Rather than just grabbing 1, but you also get an energy. The energy is pretty good. But we can play Earth and Vessel. Battle Pass. VIP Battle Pass. Or Battle VIP Pass. That's the way you say it. Colorless. Okay, let's see. Sharon's Care is put one of your colorless Pokemon that has any damage counters back into your hand. No. Okay, that's it. Cool. Nothing really to help out colorless in here. We could also throw in Hilda, because why not, right? Why not have both? Artisan's good. I don't know if I want that, honestly, but it's good. Arvin, I was talking about Arvin. We can play Arvin. Where's Arvin? There he is. There's my guy. I mean, if I were to play a colorless deck, I'd kind of want to take advantage of Aerodactyl from you for that de-evolution ray. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Anything you would take out in particular, though? Or do we just add it? Because that's our 15th Pokemon. That's not a lot of Pokemon. How many basics? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 basics. Okay, we're at enough, but... Amber. Ooh, there we go. Oh my gosh, we're just above halfway there. Crispin, because we got all that difference of energy, why not? Right? Unless there's a better card than Crispin I'm forgetting about, which there very well could be. There's a lot of cards here, you know? Is that the old Amber? Yeah, that's the only old Amber. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Three cards. Discard Pokemon from your bench until they have 3. Oh, that's fun. That's fun and mean. Ball guy, sure. And let's throw some balls in here. Let's see. We've got Green Ball, Dust Ball, Feather Ball. Feather Ball is no retreat cost. I don't know how many of them actually do, but Heavy Ball, yes. Level Ball, yes. Quick Ball, yes. Nest Ball, yes. And Ultra Ball, yes. Timer Ball, yes. That might be too many balls. We could probably take out Ultra Ball. Or should we take out Quick Ball? Because we've got Buddy, we got Battle VIP Pass, and we got Nest Ball. Do we need Quick Ball? I don't know. I don't know. The only other GLC deck I built was Grass, and Grass has like Pokemon that have abilities that let you search for Pokemon, so I didn't quite need so much search. We got a lot of search going on here. Let's of course throw in the staples. Really? Research. Boss. Where are we at? 44. Still lots of space. Let's throw in a Super Rod. And I really like, what is it, Rescue Stretcher? Yeah, I like Rescue Stretcher a lot. You can either put a Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or shuffle 3 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. I like that. I think that's good. Lana's Aid is also good. That way we can recover. Oh, I forgot to put, yeah, Lana's Aid. What else do we want in here? Maybe some tools? We're playing Arvin, so we should play some tools. What tools are useful for a colorless deck? Air Balloon is always useful. Always. Big Charm for any Pokemon, that's not bad. 30 more hit points. Hmm. Defiance, Defiance Band is kind of whatever. XP share could be useful. Lucky Helmet could be useful. I mean, Turbo Energize and TM Evo could always be useful, right? I do like Vitality Band. Just extra 10 damage sometimes helps, you know? This only goes back to Sun and Moon, doesn't it? I believe so. You know, let's throw in XP share. Where are we at now? We have 7 more cards to add. Holy cow. What else do we want? Some draw cards would be great. That way we can actually get through our deck and whatnot. So, let's take off the tool thing. We don't have any stadiums in here, do we? I don't think we did add any stadiums. Is there anything? Sure, some basic energy search. Some tool search, maybe? Sophie's back, everyone. Training court's always good. So let's get some training court. Okay. What else do we need in here? I haven't put any tag team cards in. Maybe we should. Tag team cards were like super good back in the day. You know? Let me just filter for the tag team ones just to go through those. Okay. Discard 3 cards from the top of each player's deck. When you play this card, you may discard 3 other cards from your hand. If you do, each player discards their benched Pokemon until they have 3. Nah, that's kind of boring. Put a support card from your discard pile into your hand. You can't choose this card, obviously. Or the card you discarded with the effect of this card. When you play this card from your hand, you may discard another card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. That's not bad. You have to recycle a supporter. I mean, there's probably better ways to do that, but this one, Guzma Hollow lets you search for a stadium card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. When you play this card from your hand, you may discard 2 other cards from your hand. If you do, you may also search for a Pokemon tool and a special energy in this way. Just a special energy? That's kind of lame, honestly. Switch your active. When you play this card, you may discard 2 other cards. If you do, heal 120 now. Search your card for up to 3 water energy. No. Search your deck for a Pokemon GX. No. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards. Reveal them. Put them in your hand. Then shuffle your deck. When you play this card from... you may discard 5 other cards from your hand. If you do, you may also search for up to 3 Pokemon of different types in this way. Well, no, that's terrible. So, Guzma Hall is really like the only other one I would consider. And now we've got 2 spots open. And I feel like there's something that I'm missing. Artisan's not a bad one, but it also gives our opponent the chance to set up, you know? But we can add it, we can try it. So we got 1 more card slot available. And I would really love something that lets us draw, you know? Draw some cards. That's really what I want right now. So let's look at draw. Or do like poke pad, or not poke pad, Pal Pad to recover supporters and whatnot. Like there's other things we can do, but I don't know. Bird Keepers are really good. Oh man, when that was in the format, it was played everywhere, you know? Copycat can be good. An item card that lets you draw until you have 3 cards in hand. I mean, Cynthia's Ambition, draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. Okay. Wait, Raihan. Why do I not have Raihan in here? Attach an energy, and if you do, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Yeah, Raihan deserves to be in here. Okay. Is there anything we should remove? Probably a lot, but, you know, I don't know. I could probably remove Big Charm. I feel like that's not really needed. Like, it can be useful, but as much as anything else, same with like 10 damage, no? So let's get back to looking, right? Go pad. We can add in a poke pad, because why not? What is this again? Search your deck for an item. Okay. Do we throw in Bird Keeper? Or Copycat? I would almost want to throw in Copycat more. does Caitlin do? Put any number of... I can't read that. Card's so messy. Put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw that many cards. I'm just going to throw in Bird Keeper so we can play and see what happens, right? There we go. And that's a full deck, right? It says valid. Awesome. Let's play it. I feel like we're gonna lose, but we're gonna learn. Yeah. Set active. Home. Play. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Now this is probably where like some really good players are hanging out right now, you know? Tails. Tails never fails. Woo! What'd I say? Do you want to go first? Yes? I think so. I will go first. Cool. No basics. No basics. But now they know I'm playing a colorless deck. What type of deck do you think they're playing? Oh. Okay, we got Pika-Pet. Cool. Done. I don't know. If I attach powerful colorless energy... Shoot! Ouch! That's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. I'll attach grass energy. And hit end turn. Oh boy. Each Pokemon in play that has the Nuzzle attack. Oh, we are done. We are done. Oh my gosh. Volkner. Search your deck for an item and a lightning energy card. Reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your deck. We're done. We're out of here. We messed up. We messed up. Let's see. Yeah, I think we lost. I think we lost. I forgot the barrel. Man, I'm crazy. Sorry, I'm looking at a resource for GLC, and it's like I forgot so much. I don't know. Just attack already. There you go. Just attack. You've got this. Did you nuzzle instead of nuzzle shot? Oh, it does it to a benched Pokemon. Okay. Okay. Let's... this is really all I can do. Where's Toucan? What? But... No Toucan? Oh, no. No. Well, that stinks. I'll grab that. And that, I guess. We'll evolve that up. Yep, no reason to attach to the Dunsparce. Dang it! We did not get heads. Our attack failed. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken someone else's deck and customized it a bit. Raichu? Raichu? Yeah, there's Zapdos. Okay. Dunsparce. What do I get? What do I get? I get Hilda! Another evolution. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can't build GLC decks without, like, fully understanding everything, you know? But hey, there's options out there. Sophie, your dinner. There you go, girl. There you go, girl. There you go, girl. Okay. Okay. Let's rethink this, right? Let's rethink this. Do we still want to do colorless? Maybe? I like the idea of colorless. I really do. I'm going to completely delete this thing. Oh, I can't delete active deck. That's just nice. Wait, this deck's not valid. What? Brand new deck. Okay. Expansion. What typing do we want? Anyone have a suggestion? Not fairy? We can do colorless again. But this time I do have a cheat sheet up here that I'm going to be referencing to remind myself what cards I can add. I'm not going to copy it exactly. But jeez, that's a good list. Fighting could be fun. Dark could be fun. I've already done grass. I don't know why my grass deck doesn't show up in this, but I'll fix that later. Or I could just go back to standard. I know that's what the stream says it is it's a standard thing. Standard and Pauper. And we could build a different deck there. Right over here. Create a deck. Create a deck for the standard format. Deal all damage, huh? Oh. Oh. Here, let's see. Let's start like from an old set and work our way forward and try to find something that we want to build, right? Like see if there's something older that maybe it's time now to use. That could be fun. Just build Blissey. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fun. The old Blissey Teal Mask deck. I do like this Haxorus, I really do. If they have special energy, you knock it out. If they don't, then you do 230, you know, and discard the top 3 cards of your deck, which is, you know, not great, but, you know, you can deal with it. Plus you've got this Fracture that ignores items and supporter cards that affect it while it's on the bench. Is it while it's on the bench, or is it just whenever your opponent plays an item or support card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to this Pokemon? Interesting. Interesting. That could be fun. Could be. So the situation right now, I'm kind of, you know what? Is it time for Dreadnought? 200 damage. Is that the norm that people are doing? I feel like that's gotta be near there, you know? So basically, if they do 200 or more damage to Dreadnought, you prevent all that damage. And then if they already have damage counters on them, you do 160 for 3 energy though, so we gotta figure out a way to get energy on there, right? It can be any type of energy. So what energy accelerants do we have currently? Smoochum comes to mind, but I know there's others. I just can't think of them. And if we find one that we like, then we could also run some Pokemon that use that energy, so that then we can, you know... Nope, that won't do it. How many Terra Pokemon in play? Signal energy. I mean, if we go Smoochum, Azrael might become an actual answer. Huh. How's Eevee Box doing nowadays? Anyone know? I'm curious. Huh. Doesn't seem like it's doing great. Maybe we build that instead, honestly. That just seems more exciting to me, you know? Because I saw Jolteon, I was like, you know what? Yeah. 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 Let's build out Eevee Box, huh? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Where are the other ones? Where's Sylveon? What about the other ones? Well, there's Flareon. But how about the other ones? What are we missing? Espeon and Umbreon? And 3, 1. Yeah, let's go. That one. This one we need to swap out. That one. Okay, we got that. We got all that. Is there a better one? I don't know. I don't know which one's better. So Flareon is really good because it lets you attach energy elsewhere. So we definitely want to add more Flareon, right? Jolteon's really good because it can do some good damage pretty easily. So we're going to add another Jolteon. Leafeon is just cool. Do we want more of it? This attack does 60 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. That's really good. So we're going to add a second one of those. Is Vaporeon any good? This attack does 60 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon EX. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance, which is fine. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Don't apply weakness or resistance. It's fine. Alright, let's see. Let's add a bunch of basic energies. Right? 2 of each. Wait, do we need fighting? What energies do we need? Yeah, we don't need fighting and we don't need metal. So that seems fine. Crispin's definitely a card that we need. Probably just 4 of it, honestly. So Sylveon does some weird stuff, but it's pretty good. Umbreon, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That's fine. Discard all energy from this Pokemon and take a prize. That's pretty fun. De-evolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by shuffling the highest stage evolution. Okay. Terra Orb. That's still in here, right? Yes, it is. We're going to go full 4 of. I think Terra Crystal is going to be our ace spec. And we'll throw in 2 Briars just because. We'll do that. Huh. Lily, because of course. What else do we want? We want some way to get basics out that aren't just grabbing the Terra Eevee. We do want to be able to grab the regular Eevee here, but like figuring out the numbers to run is going to be interesting, you know? Let's run 2 buddies, I guess. Wow, and we're almost full on our deck right now. That's not a lot of stuff going on in here. And we still need to add boss. We've got 4 slots left. And we don't have any recovery. This is such a bad deck. Maybe that's why it's not doing well. You know? Tails. Tails never fails. Let's go. Dang it. Alright, we got Eevee. And we got Crispin. So we're looking pretty good here. We can get to Dravite pretty fast. Let's Crispin. And we'll grab Water and Lightning. Lightning. And turn. And next turn we'll be able to attach a fire, and then we can evolve up to Jolteon if we want, and start KOing stuff, you know? Pretty fast. Pretty fast. Or we can attach the fire energy, then use Lilies, try to get more basics, and maybe a Flareon instead of Jolteon. Terra Orb, or we'll just get Flareon now. Fire Energy and the Lily, Determination. Let's see if we can get more basics. We get 2 more EVs. Nice. 1 and a 2. Then Area 0 Underdepths. And we will do Burning Charge, because that gets us the knockout, and we can start powering up stuff here. And we will grab... Oh, what's in our hand? We got Jolteon and Flareon. I mean... we'll grab those 2. Go 1, 2. Maybe we should just shorten down. Maybe don't play all the EVs, but we can play a good spread of EVs, you know? I think that's the thing that we need to do. Concede. Yes, give up. Womp womp. Ba-dum bum. Bum 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 bum. And that can give us, you know, better options and whatnots. Okay, so the way I am looking at it right now is let's get rid of everything that's not the original 3. Just that way we can simplify it down to the core essence of it. Just the original 3 there. Then we don't need so many EVs, right? Honestly, let's do -1 Jolteon and 3 Fire. Yeah. And then the energy we can also simplify here, and then we can add more of the energies that we're keeping. And alright, we've opened up 12 slots. Hoot hoot. Oh wait, which hoot hoot do we want? 70 HP, yeah. Knocked out. And we could do even Fan Rotom, you know? Do a couple of those. Alright. Increase Buddy. And what else can we add? What else? Pad. Slots. Do we need Area 0 Underdepths? Probably not. What else? Do we just throw in some Hilda? That's that. Okay, we've streamlined it down to 3 types. We can hit 3 different weaknesses. They may not be the best weaknesses currently in the format, but 3 different weaknesses is still 3 different weaknesses, you know? We can hit fire, water, and lightning, and water I think would be the worst one because that only hits fire types. But you know, there's always those people that bring Charizard, so but then beyond that, should I have the Terra Eevee instead of the regular Eevee? That way, Noctowl can trigger off that instead of having to, oh. Staryu! Alright, sweet. We've got Jolteon in the deck, so we should be good to go. All we can do right now is Lily and hope, you know? But yeah. Unless we top deck an Eevee, because then I can attach like a Lightning Energy and a Sparkling Crystal, you know? Nope, we got Crispin, which would have been great if we had an Eevee. But we didn't. Okay, Fan Rotom. Fan Call. I'm gonna grab an Eevee, a Hoot, and a Noctowl. Done. Eevee gets played down. Hoot gets played down. And a Water Energy onto the Eevee. I'm fully expecting the active Hoot to go bye-bye. Sorry. Oh shoot. Mega Starmie can knock out the Eevee though. That's rough. Well, good. They totally messed themselves up. Thank you, AI. And it is very difficult figuring out what to do up against Starmie. You know, it's just so fast. And they can Salvatore, which is just ridiculous. Alright, so we got that. So we got a Terra Pokemon in. Now we got Noctowl that can do stuff. Noctowl that can search. I'm probably going to grab a Buddy and what else? Let's see. Buddy and a Terra Orb maybe? Or should I grab something else? Let's grab Crispin. No? Sparkling Crystal, and we'll attach it to the Jolteon. Yeah, of course. Buddy. Go 1-2. Done. Sparkling Crystal onto the Jolteon. Fire Energy onto the Hoot. Retreat the Hoot. Bring up the Jolteon. Boss's orders up the Starmie. And yeah. Flashing Sphere. Discard 2 energy from your benched Pokemon. Got it. Cool. Orb. Oof. I prized my other Jolteon. Dang. Hilda. And what Noctowl? Yeah. It's risky to play down the Flareon because that's just 2 prizes. So we'll play down the Vaporeon and I'll attach a Water Energy to it. Done. Continue. And get a prize. Poke pad. Okay. So pretty fast our poke pads become useless. They're gonna knock out my other... Nope. Well, they still might. They got the Immortal Shuriken, but yeah. 6 damage counts, right? Yeah. Cover, oh, okay. thought they were going to recover a water energy. That way they could mortal shuriken. Yep, there it is. Knock out the Eevee. Alright. So we can... No, that was all of our Eevees, I believe. That we had in deck. Okay. Let's find out. Opad. Little Breath Fan Rotom. Play that down. Play that down. And Lily. Okay. And then Flashing Sphere. We'll discard both these energies. And get the knockout. Okay. I think the deck's as good, like it can get better. We could fiddle around with it more. But you know, been live for over 2 hours. Doesn't seem like much is going on in chat, so I think I will just get off here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, but especially my members, being the Drumming Cuber, Professor W, and Tamblin. Thank you so much for supporting me, my family, this channel, everything in my life. It really means the world to me. You have no idea. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank. Oh, and check out Jank Play Games, where I'm playing video games. I'm going to be playing Beast of Reincarnation possibly tomorrow? Possibly. I gotta double check that. But yeah.